Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phantasy Star 3. If you remember what happened last time, we actually had to come to this cave here that we are in now, to this island, to actually find the item that we needed. Unfortunately, we couldn't get here before because there was that old man who was very suspicious. He was very superstitious and actually wanted to have a cyborg. After going to another town, after going to the town of Alien and talking to a few people, we kind of found this. We kind of actually met up with the cyborg Mew. After we went back to the town of Yata, we actually went back, talked to the old man, and now we're able to go to this cave. Now we're able to go to this island and go to the cave. Now, the only thing you really want to do is is all we gotta do in this cave right now is just go through and find the item we need in order to actually continue on our adventures to rescue Maya. Unfortunately, now inside of this cave, you actually want to be very, very careful because a lot of the monsters in here cast poison. So you actually want to either have like a couple of antidotes on hand, or either use Mew's anti-spell. Unfortunately, sometimes Mew's anti-spell doesn't work all that time. It's anti for antidote. Unfortunately, sometimes her anti-spell doesn't work all that well. So for the entrance, go north, keep going west. You find a treasure chest, open that up, you find a diamond, keep going south, take out any enemies in your way so you can basically level up. Keep going south, you find another treasure chest that contains an antidote. You want to keep going around, you start going west some more, as you're going to once again come across some more enemies. One thing I would do is I would say fight every single enemy you come across. You can actually run for some enemies, but sometimes the game won't let you run, especially when you come across like a buttload of enemies. At the same time, the game won't let you run, or if somebody dies, the game won't let you run, and the enemies themselves will just pound one. Like if you have two characters and you're trying to run away, the game will let you run, and the game will basically just pound the crap out of you until you die, and you have to repeat everything over again. So once you eventually get the cave all the way through, you kind of meet up with Lyle. Lyle has the sapphire. This is actually the item that we actually need in order to actually get to the cave we actually need to continue our adventures. So Lyle will say, "Oh, what happens is I have a sapphire here. I would enjoy your adventures, but at some other time." So he'll just go ahead and leave. And so he'll leave, and he'll leave the treasure chest behind. Open the treasure chest, you pick up the sapphire. So now we have the item that we need. Now all you have to do is leave the cave. And get all we do right now is leave the cave in one piece without dying. Sometimes easier said than done. I also forgot to mention at the same time here though that off screen I also leveled up Mew, I believe, to level 4. Might be wrong about that, but I know I think I leveled her up to level 4. And I think Risk got a level to level 7, so that was actually pretty useful. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I actually leveled at level 4. Now she's 5 now because of the other level, and I leveled her Risk to 6, so now he's 7. So now what we need to do is just escape the cave. Now one thing about it though is that Mew does have a spell called Rever, but unfortunately sometimes like her anti-spell, it doesn't work all the time. Sometimes using the battle, it'll say like fail from time to time. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But you kind of have like a 50-50 chance of it actually connecting. She also has some healing spells as well. They are really useful. They are useful, but mostly her rest spell is. Her G-Rest spell is not really that powerful yet. There is a way to actually power it up, but we're gonna get to that later on. So once you just go up the steps, as soon as we get to another encounter, because the monsters, I believe, want a hug from us, and then Mew gets another level, which is pretty useful, which is pretty good. We're out the cave. Now all you want to do is go back to the ship. We take out another chirper. It says go back to the ship. And then we go right back across the ocean back to the town of Yata. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to heal, and then we're gonna start moving forward. So I hope everybody enjoyed this part, and I'll see everybody in the next part. This is Ryu here. Later.